Thank you.
Now we have a new question coming to you from Andrew Pike.
Andrew Pike.
Hi, Mr. Tacopoulos.
Hello, Andrew.
How are you?
I'm fine.
When I was reading the play, I just thought it was kind of dark, and I wondered if that reflected your perspective on life, and if you were a guy that saw the world with a glass half full or half empty.
Could you please repeat what you said?
I thought the play was kind of dark, as Monacan killed himself in the end, and I just wondered if that reflected your perspective on life and whether you're optimistic or pessimistic.
Well, definitely I'm optimistic. And actually, although most of my actors think that Monacan dies at the end, he doesn't. That's why I call it the pre-last of the Monacans. And there was in the first writing of this play, I had a PS for this play, which was not a post-mortem, literally, but I had two boys sitting on a bank discussing, and there comes a young girl with Dia,
Yes,
πώς λέμε το σκηνάκι που παίζαμε, που παίζατε μικρές?
A jump rope.
Yes, exactly. So one of the boys puts his foot forward, and the girl falls, and the boys start laughing, and but in a few minutes they changed their mood and said, "What is your name?" And the young girl replies, "Monacan." And they ask the other, and the girl asks the boy, "What is your name?" And the other boy says, "Monacan." And then they ask the third, the other boy, "What is your name?" And he said, "Monacan." And the play ends by, "Shall we play?"
Oh, I see. All right. Thank you.
But definitely, when I wrote this play, I was not in the most optimistic of mood, although I changed my mood by making fun of me. And this is perhaps what I said before, it's an exaggeration, it's humor is the catharsis, and not so much laughter. Laughter is for the audience, perhaps.
All
and if I said laughter, is because as Dia knows, I'm well known for my loud laughter.
I don't hear anything.
Now you can hear.
Thank you. I'm just going to take a very quick vote. You all heard now the alternate ending that Mr. Tacopoulos has just described. If you would you like him to? Would you propose that he put that back, tack it back onto the play with the jump rope and the kids asking each other their names? Yes. We're getting approval here for the ending you just told us.
I think.
So if you want to add it back on as an alternate postmodern ending, please do. We have a new question for you. Adam is going to come and speak to you and introduce himself to you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Mr. Tacopoulos. How are you doing?
Hello. Just call me Paris.
Okay.
As I told you, I'm growing young.
Well, my question was based on how you use such techniques as puns and interior monologue and a stream of consciousness writing style in your work. But I was wondering particularly how critics sometimes label you as Joycean in nature, and how do you feel about this comparison?
Please repeat your last sentence about the comparison.
People often refer to you as being Joycean in nature, like James Joyce. And just in general, how do you feel about this comparison?
Well, actually, as I told you, my main work, the novel which I mentioned, which is equivalent in structure as James Joyce's Finnegan's Wake, definitely it played a great influence on my writing. And it's not only the stream of consciousness, but it's the change of words, because I have created new words. Every word is a new word. Although it's Greek, they have 2 or 3 meanings. And something that Joyce did as well, but mine is mainly based on Greek, ancient and modern Greek, which modern Greek is divided in 2. That is Demotic Greek and the official language. And as English novelist Patrick Lefevre said, now Greece has 3 languages: Demotic, the official, and Tacopoulos. Anyhow, the stream of consciousness is something which is said about Joyce, and it started with, I don't know whether you've read Ulysses, which last soliloquy of Bloom's wife. This is the main stream of consciousness, no commas, no full stops, nothing. It's a soliloquy of 25 or 30 pages. And in this respect, I have only used it more in a Beckettian way, as it is in Lucky in The Victim, or Pozzo in Waiting for Godot, who starts a monologue, completely non sequitur monologue, where he repeats several times, in spite of the tennis, in spite of the tennis. But there are several streams of consciousness. Each one follows his own stream.
Okay.
Freudian, basically.
Okay, thanks a lot. I think that answers my question.
Thank you.
I think it was like Niagara Falls. We're all full of streams. We now have a new question to you from John Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. I was wondering, you mentioned earlier that writing Monacan helped you resolve some of the questions you had in your life. I wanted to know, is writing always a therapeutic process for you?
Excuse me, the last sentence?
Is writing always like a therapy for you?
No, you mean if writing. This time it has proved. Writing is a great help. It's my main work in life. Although it doesn't solve the way one can survive in life. That's why while I was writing and my main job was writing, my hobby was working in some sort of office for years. But in this particular case, it was a great help. It saved my life. But I didn't I didn't feel the need of any other therapy, although it was suggested that I have some other help.
Okay. Thank you.